Hello, regret and atonement tubers. I'm gonna regret what we're about to try to do. And welcome back to Let's Play Lobotomy Corporation. Day 48. Endgame is in full swing. Today's mission is to reach clip-off meltdown number 10 or neutralize the red mist. We have neutralized the red mist before, so maybe we just go with that. We're expecting essentially a 3 Sapphira meltdown for today's event. Last time we had 4, all the uppers, so today all the middles. Basically, I've been talking with chat, and we've kind of got obviously two options to try to make it to meltdown 10, and maybe try to ignore Gabura, or to just rush her down. And I'm going to try rushing her down first. It kind of depends on what the cheese meltdown effect is. If it's like quad red damage, maybe we try to get to cycle 2 or 3 and hope that it switches to pale or something. Something that she doesn't regularly do an attack with. Maybe. But we're going to probably just use our Aleph gear employees who are just spread around. And we should have more than twice as many as last time. So DPSing her down through phase 1, 2, and 3 should be easier. Plus, theoretically, I know her mechanics a bit better than last time. Phase 4 Gabura is nuts. I don't know how else to explain it. It's nuts. She's going to chase someone and probably one-shot them. So, someone's probably going to die. Hopefully, one person dies, we finish her off, and then we go to day 49. What happened last time was one person died. What's his name? Tonic died. I didn't even see what happened. The best we could figure is he had some armor that was weak to red damage, and somewhere along the line he ran into the red fixer and got shot. But I couldn't really see it, or no one could really see it because of the Yasod nonsense. But we're in the late game. Losing 1 or 2 is probably fine, as long as we don't have like a big wipe. So, let's get to work. It starts with 2 quad damages, red and blue. Oh, and our office is a little different these days. So, where is she? She normally starts in her area. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Alright, so Tipperith is doing Tipperith things, and I don't think Tipperith really affected us at all. I think the only effect Tipperith's core suppression had was anything could melt down at the end of a cycle, and you had to get to 10. So hers is like a nothing. But Cheesed has that quad damage effect, which is scary. And then, of course, Gabura was notoriously deadly. I don't know where she is, though. So maybe she doesn't show up, so I can't just focus her down like I was thinking. Huh. I was thinking we could just attack her and just get this over with. If it ends up with all 4 damage types on quad, that'll be pretty spooky, yeah. Well, no Gabura. So, okay, well, let's just start the day then. So the scariest meltdowns will be the ones that randomly hit things like censored or nothing there on times where we take quad black or quad red. So we might want to explicitly have someone that can work that nearby. And there really should be 2 people that can do that. So I'm just going to move them down here. I'm just trying to figure out where they are. I'm looking for specific armor, basically. And I don't know where these guys are anymore. I'm looking for the black armor. Not that one, although that's nice and black. This one. So the smile gives you 0.2 black damage, which should be enough to survive even a censored attack. And similarly, safety team? Yes. Okay, so I don't want him to stay in the safety team. I want him to prepare for that. And then I need to find the mimicry set, which is the same kind of thing. 0.2 damage from red. Because I think that's the only... This is coming from the extraction team, so he's got a ways to walk. These should be the only two that are really hard to work on a quad damage, like, because they're Alephi's. If it's a Wa and we have Aleph armor, then we should be able to survive it. So, that's my theory, my Ankylo theory. Pale quad is pretty scary for Judgment Bird. So maybe I should move someone there actually too. Hold on. Okay, Grotham's on his way over. Because Judgment Bird actually hits pretty hard and a lot of armor is weak to Pale. So what we'd want for that is the Twilight set, which I think I'm wearing. Wherever I am. Because that's only 0.5. Or maybe... What about that... White Knight set. Is that better? Where is it? There you go. Only 0.3. So J-Jo would be the safest person on a quad damage on the bird. So that gives me some emergency quad damages. Is Cat Ankylo upset? Nah. Cat Ankylo is totally fine. Well, there's lots of fireworks. It might be a little bit upset. Okay, let's get to work then. Where are you going? Oh, he did a job. Oh, I messed that all up. Grotham's supposed to go here. Just... Yeah. Oops. Luckily, Aleph armor's good normally. I mean, I think we just proved it accidentally. Someone wearing the mimicry on quad red damage can survive a little bit. That was not intentional, but, you know, good to test. Okay, so let's just avoid abnormalities that do red damage for now. So, for now, we also want to train up Newtonic. These guys all do white damage, so we can use this row to test pretty safely. All the good stuff. Okay. We're going to let someone pick up the slash debuff here. Not J-Jo, but Harry, because then one of them can handle the bird, the other one can be combat. But other than that, we should be on sort of autopilot for a while. I guess the question will be how we handle... I think I'm going to let Dirigible get a couple tokens here. It's how we handle Gabura when she shows up. That's quad red, so we'll just avoid it. But, yeah, like, for now... You know, not much to talk about. So when we do the meltdown, it should rotate. So we got to be careful what we're in the middle of working on during the rotate. Sonic the Tonic. That was the name for tonic we didn't go. Doesn't look like she's here yet. Yeah. Well, if she shows up at, like, Meltdown 7 or 8... Maybe she only shows up when the claw shows up at the midnight. Anyway, if we have to play through that long, then I might just try to get to 10 anyway, rather than dealing with Gabura. We'll see. Anyway, it's always safe to work one sin in my book, so... Let's do our first cycle. We did not rotate damage types. Something should have melted down somewhere, though. Of course, it was the one we were working. Well, that's actually kind of funny. We have, like, how many abnormalities that could melt down? Alright, well, let's just keep banking some energy. You never know when you're going to need to buy some rabbits. We haven't used the rabbits in a long time. But they're there. If it ever comes up. Let's not do the red unless we have to, but black Aleph gives us lots of energy. Yeah, we got a few tricks in our hat there, David. Wasn't I supposed to leave someone there? Oh, I think I ordered them somewhere else. Yeah. It's fine. I just gotta remember that J. Joe is specifically supposed to be on bird. Well, it won't matter for this, but in general, bird emergency. Not that this was an energy day. Today was a day that said get to cycle 10 or defeat Gabura. So maxing our energy doesn't probably make much difference. The important part here is more just getting through. Did I send the same person again? Stop sending J. Joe. Send someone who's closer. I'm sorry. Blue's daft. We're just gonna start this one over again. I don't know what was going on. I just brain farted, let's say. The first of the endgame days that I've actually restarted. For no real reason. Just randomly forgot about how the child galaxy works. I'm just having a hard time remembering who worked where, and I don't know what was going on. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna happen. Might as well happen early on in your day. Let's try this again. See, future tubers, Blue doesn't get it right first try every time. Alright. Well, this time it's pale and blue, so it's a little bit different. So you could just restart it until you got the colors you liked, I guess. That'd be better to fight Gabura, probably. Now, I still want to do the same trick where I move people over ahead of time. So, it was the extraction team that had the red armor. So this time we'll send Scarbamir to guard that one. And it was... I don't even remember who has the black armor, but we'll find it. The smile. It's not there, it's not there. It's not there, but not there either. No. We'll send J-Joe to here. We'll trigger Harry with that one. There's our mountain gear. Let's send Robert down and just alternate those two. Okay, so same basic start, except don't be dumb. Yeah. Basically, just don't be dumb seems to be the rule. I do want to grind a few attachments. I'm going to only send Dirigible to work this. Remember, Dirigible doesn't work other stuff. He focuses on that specific abnormality. Also, these guys all do black damage, so I'm kind of being a little bit silly going on like this. Hold on. White, 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 white. So this section is much safer. Blue's bad. Sorry, blue is bad today. And this guy does some black damage, but I want to build up a couple things there. He should be fine with his pretty good black armor anyway, so. The red mist is in my apartment right behind me. Turn around now. Duck. Okay. This is just like a game of memory. There's a whole bunch of little mechanics to all remember at the same time. It's not that hard yet. Always send Dirigible to there. Letitia does black damage, so stay away. Red damage is fine. So we can do like Porcubus and the shoes. No, Porcubus is black. Not that he does that much damage, but we'll try to remember what colors are what. J-Joe is staying upstairs. Okay. I got it together. Also, after this episode, this is for the live tubers more than the future tubers. It will be a dinner break. Nothing so special as Taco Friday tonight, but we'll have some food break. A chance to go eat it, nonetheless. Okay. This is going to take longer than I was expecting. Okay. One sin is our meltdown triggerer. Yeah, there's some forks in the background, probably. What is melting? Also, it's red and white now. My ability to find the meltdown is... Why? Where did it go? Oh. Gotcha. Little Prince. So this one is black damage, which is fine for this cycle. Although I'll still send someone who's resistant to black at the very least. What's for dinner? Mostly leftovers today, I think. I think it's some of those chicken nuggets that we have spare from the big chicken nugget dinner or something like that. Maybe not chicken nuggets, chicken something. Okay, so let's prepare for dawn. Work black ones primarily because they are safe. Oh, that actually is white. Today is red. I mean, we could work the babies pretty easily, the low rings. These are all white. That's red. Don't want to spam that guy too much. We can do this one a few times. That's red. These guys are easy. Red, but not enough damage to matter. It's actually a bunch of easy ones downstairs. Things like well cheers also... I don't think anyone would die on well cheers at this point. That's white damage, white damage. I guess we could do some pale, seeing as it's not quadded. Red, white. Weak enough that anybody can do it. Their free shoots is black. The child is black, and we should try to get the token up to 5 so I don't, you know. You remember. Letitia's black. It's not quite as good as Taco Friday. Well, leftover tacos usually turn into, like, nachos or something, I suppose. So I guess... probably to be safe, I'll still group everyone up for the ordeals. Dawn's not too scary, I guess. Well, I say that. Technically, someone died on the last Dawn ordeal. So, let's not act like it's totally free. So, yeah, we'll still... It's a little, I mean, like, you know, I'm not a huge fan of how much time it takes to reorganize everyone every time, but it's better than having to retry your day over and over again, so we're almost at the end of the game. Let's not get lazy. And then the black armor is here, the red armor is here, and the pale armor is here. So it's not too many people to move around once we're done. Alright. Hopefully that's everyone selected. Seems likely. We'll still just send someone all the way up here to you know, trigger, because things are going to get spicy if the color of the fixer is also quad damage. So be prepared for some pain. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to handle that as we get to dusk, and there's all 4 of them. Dawn of White. But is it the white fixer? Because the ordeals were the main problem on cheese suppression back in the day. Where? It's possible my big group attack will be the wrong solution here. We'll have to... maybe try something different, but... I don't know where it is. Oh! It's the white one! Yay! So... white damage might be a problem. Reflected damage is the real problem. Let's go! I don't know if slowing her will help, but I will try. We just have to stop as soon as she does her stupid thing. Okay. She seems to be ignoring us. Go, go, go. I don't know why, but she transits between rooms very, very slowly. Okay, so that gives us a chance to group up on her a bit more. I think she's doing her dumb thing right now, so maybe we back off. Well, she's doing something. She's actually doing not the defense, but the attack. So getting out of there was still probably a good idea. Because this will be quad damage white. Goodbye, janitor. 83 white damage? Most of us could have taken it. A little bit of leg spike there. Now she's reflecting. Flex style is dead. Probably reflected damage at ×4. I paused it as soon as I heard the ding and it was still too slow. Some people nearly one-shot themselves. I do not like the white fixer. She's the most annoying. Okay, no one died that time. Barely. I mean, I think we should kill her next round, but... There must be some way to, like, try to trigger her to do her attack. And then jump on her, rather than this constant garbage reflection stuff. But... sadly, Flexstyle has left us. The best rapper in the entire facility. Is this a bad omen of things to come? Or is that the only mistake we'll make today? We hardly knew you. All we knew was that we skipped your songs when they played during the live stream. Okay, also want to keep an eye for Gabura showing up, which may or may not happen any second. Alright, Robert, you gotta go cover Censored. Skarbamir, you're covering nothing there. And J-Jo, I believe, is on the bird. I have to make sure, because there's the other person with the good armor actually can't work it, because he'll have the token, right? Yeah, the Knight of Despair token. Yeah, there, Robert. It's only figure you cover Censored, yeah. Something like that. Okay, so we want to work the black or abnormalities if possible. Or at least the easy ones. Poor Flexstyle. Oh, I see. So he has this cool high damage red weapon. Remember, someone asked for this. I'm like, I don't know if this is a very good weapon. Yeah, Exuvier, 35 to 50 damage. Times 4 to yourself. Good to know. Alright, Robert, get in there. Censored the censored out of it. Nah, this guy's not that dangerous. Yeah, Flexstyle died a sad death. He shot one of the new ordeals that reflects damage, and his fancy whatever rocket launcher type thing just one-shot him. It was a sad day for all music kind. We'll try to recover though. Yeah. I had no control over it. He didn't follow orders to stop firing when I'm like, stop firing. Honestly, the white fixers are just garbage. It's a bad mechanic. I don't like that one at all. Okay, getting close to our next meltdown. Definitely going a bit slower than I thought we would be. Let's just hold on for just a second here. And see what lights up. Alright, crumbling armor. It does do red damage, but it's only a low level Saiyan. Very low power level. Common class warrior. Okay, Teresia is easy, does not do damage. And crumbling armor should be fine. Let's specifically send someone in that has Aleph armor that does not take a lot of red damage. Thornum will be more than fine. Okay. And then just don't forget, you know, that this is happening. Okay, and now we want to do pale and white jobs for this cycle, so let's get the show on the road. Start making some money. Like Flexstyle would want. He would have wanted us to make big dollar bills after the death of after his death. You know it. R.I.P. Flexstyle. I think this one's white damage. Yeah, there you go. White damage. We got a lot of white damage. Good. Okay, well, 3 meltdowns. I should be able to handle that. Let's just have a little drink while we wait for everyone to finish. So we'll be starting cycle 5. Maybe Gabura will show up now and we could try to DPS her down. Somehow I doubt it. My hunch is she's going to show up when the Claw shows up for the Midnight Ordeal. That's definitely my hunch. Which makes us do the whole day, which is annoying. Alright, 1 sin. Alright. Nope, she shows up right now. So we could just fight her and skip all this rest of the stuff. Also, there's no... Oh man, should we? If we just suppress her now, if we can, then it's over. We don't have to do any more dumb, stupid fixers. Definitely tempting to try. You like the cheese? Cheese is very mysterious. It doesn't seem to be doing... It doesn't say we're taking bonus damage. I mean, we could be. If this is... They're not lit up anyway. This might be the reason, because they're all offline for this phase. Well, if we could just kill her, then that'll skip the rest, right? So... I think we're just gonna gear up all of our Alephs and just take her down. You guys... It'll take a minute to split everyone up, but... Oh, also everyone else will have to hide in an elevator. It's fine. I don't know. I think we can probably take her down with our super soldiers. I mean, we would have more DPS if I threw in all of my wall equipment, but I don't think that's the right way to play this. Because we need to do a little bit of micromanagement on her. If energy doesn't matter, Yeah, that's true. We could try the rabbits. She's going to teleport around, so this is going to take a while. It's not like this is going to be automatic. I don't know if this will take longer or less time than the other way. I do kind of like my magic support characters. Having them in the fight. Okay, I think that was my 2 A-lifts per department. Except this department, of course. Okay, now I think that was my 2 A-lifts per department. So then we need to hide out of the hallways and out of the main rooms, because she likes to do her jumps. I'll probably group the non-combatants up a little bit more in a second, once I figure this out. Turkey casket lock. Everyone upstairs can go to here. Just let everyone get to their hallways first for combat. And this might all go terribly wrong, you know. It's possible. But now we know she shows up on cycle 5, which definitely helps plan this day out a bit better. We're going to send these guys all the way down there. So far out of the way. It should be super safe. Just less likely to get hit by some of her AoE nonsense when she's throwing spears around. Do a save state? Yeah, I would. Rip flex style, but if we could, we would do that. I was thinking that we would have to fight her with, you know, damage boosts, which would be really dangerous. It's still very dangerous, make no mistake, but... Okay, so we should have 2 teams... Yeah, we got 1 team hiding up here. In fact, for my own purposes, all non-combatants will go to the same area, and all combatants will be together. And we're actually... I kind of did this backwards. I'd rather attack her from the elevator where we're all grouped up a bit better, just so we can jump in, do some damage, and then get out. Okay, that's the non-combatants. We'll see. Man, I'm gonna be late for dinner. This is gonna take forever. I was expecting today to be a quicker day, because I figured we'd be fighting her on the 1st cycle, not the 5th. Okay, well, first phase was never the worst. She's looking a little different, though. So there's a big hit coming. Did we dodge it? Who knows? Definitely got behind her eventually. She charging something up. There she goes. Okay, phase 1, part 1, no problem. Get out of the hallways for a second. Figure out where she goes. She'll kill a bunch of clerks. I don't know if she'll go to the basement. We didn't have access to this when we first fought her. Ah, there she is. So she didn't heal up? Did we do so much damage that we're gonna skip through to phase 2 really fast? Is that what's happening here? If this is the cycle from phase 1 to phase 2, we need to be a little bit more careful. It's phase 2 to 3 that's really bad, though. I don't like her in the middle of the room, but... because we can't even get out of there. In fact, I'd like to lure her closer. That way we can jump floors much faster. Yeah, just kill the janitors. Come a little bit closer. I'd like to have her kind of around here. She's kind of being dumb about it. Okay, well, she's not facing us, so if we can get some shots on with our ranged weapons. That did not work at all. Completely not according to plan. Go, go, go. This might hurt. I mean, I slowed her. Oh, we're so fast. Alright. Off she goes. Alright, so. Where does she end? Spin to win. Is this phase 2? Let's see her. Oh, shit. You guys are really lucky. She's definitely in phase 2, though. Dang, the one spot I thought they'd be safe. They survived that. Maybe they had no right to, but good job, guys. They can take one hit from her black spear. That weapon is so cheap. So cheap. Now, phase 2 in a gigantic room is another one of those problems. I don't like... this is like the worst room yet. It's like... because she hits even harder now. Alright, team. Let's see. I gotta do some micro. I should really not be playing on high speed. There we go. So I have to pay attention to what attack she's doing. And unfortunately, moving left and right is gonna suck. This is good. I don't know what she's doing yet. Let's keep the melee team a little bit back. The range team is doing some nice DPS while she wanders around. This could be really helpful, actually. These guys can just kite her for a bit. Like, if I could figure out exactly who she was chasing, we could just have one person pull her, but as it is, I can't really do that. You know, I said big rooms suck, but it's only because of kiting like this. They did not listen to my click. I guess you could, like, take a swing at her and then move, maybe. Like, one swing. We're learning how to abuse her AI a little bit better here. Is she... Yep. Well, we're not gonna dodge that one. I can tell you that. Let's try 2 black bullets in here. And we'll try to get out of the way, but yeah, you know. That one, that's the problem with the big room. That's why I didn't want to be in here. Okay, now she's chasing one of my ranged units. So you guys are going to back up. And then the melee can maybe crush her from behind. A little bit of kiting. Maybe slow her a little bit more so we get more hits in. got to be pretty close. We might want to start thinking about splitting up for the dodge. This group is pretty close to the transition. She's going to go any second now. That should do it. Get out of there. Get out of there. If this is the transition to phase 3, she's just going to kill everybody over here again. I think it's mimicry forward and decapo backwards. There it goes. At least I paused it to see. Yeah, they're probably screwed. I mean, I've red shielded them. And, I mean, you know, it's only panic damage. Let's go white. And white. You know, that's all I can do. It either works or it don't. 3 deaths. Freak. She is so cheap. She is so cheap. That specifically is the garbage. Because if she teleports here for her second phase, I don't know how you could possibly dodge that. If there's nowhere to go. Her sword's just going to cover the entire bottom floor. I don't know what kind of range it has, but these guys are all panicked. That's also bad. That's real bad. And these are people with 0.2 white damage. They still got insta-panicked. Instantly. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep this day already. That's our 4th dead. So Drow, Tim, and Buttercup died. It's just so frustrating to just be one shot, and there's like nothing I can do. I don't know. Like, I'm using my best equipment. I don't know what else I could do to help. These guys are going to panic from the group panic. Goodbye, the last of my bullets. Please. Why is nothing there so fast? I've got people on fixing him, but he's too fast. Okay. I don't know if we can catch him now. Just run. Oh, well, that's that. They survived. No. Well, that's that. I think I'm going to give up on this day. This sucks. Gabura is like... She cheats, man. Where did my panicker even go? Oh, he's on release mode. You don't get to see this very often. The style of panic causes this kind of stuff. It's fairly rare to have that one, though. Yeah, he's so fast. Like, we can't ever catch him. He's just like... That is so bad. Anyway, we're gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna have to redo this. We've got at least 4 people dead. No, 3, 4, 8 people dead. This is worse than the last time we fought the... Well, I say that, actually, no. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to suppress the red mist. The last time we tried to face her, well, literally everyone died. We only won thanks to her being slaughtered by other abnormalities. So I still don't really have a good method of ever actually suppressing her. So I think we just accept that I can't handle Gebura, and we're gonna have to try to beat this day without fighting her, I think. Just for fun, before we wrap this up for the episode. Yeah, I forgot just how impossible it was to fight her. So, did she leave? No. Let's just see how the rabbits do. They might take her to phase 4, but it won't matter. Her phasers, like, we DPS her down quicker, but as long as she can one-shot an entire group of employees, I can't survive that. Like, we have more DPS than we used to have, and phase 3 we can cheese if people are alive. But this room is so bad for, like, I can't just, like, I don't know how I could get between the phase transition without her killing, like, basically the whole group. She moved up here. You know, we could certainly, we could suppress her. It's fine. I know we can, like, we could kill her. It's just we're gonna lose so many people that I don't think it's worth, you know, the game lag. Everyone just panicked immediately when she transitioned again. And then she's gonna chase someone, kill them, chase someone, kill them, and you have to micro to catch her. I'm sure we could kill her eventually. It's just, I don't think I can suppress her without losing half of my team. So, yeah, we're gonna call that, that's just a big old fail. Future tubers will try again without suppressing Gebura, because honestly, I think she cheats, and I think Gebura is still my most hated of all the suppressions. Hakma with no pause is dumb, but, you know, fine, I guess. It's a quirk. Bina was scary, but actually not that hard to manage. At least the last time I did it. The one time I did it. But Gebura, that's so dumb. I think she's got too many cleaving, ranged, one-shotting attacks. And if she's in a wide room like that, I don't even know how you could possibly dodge it. Like, you can't go from the left or the right. You'd have to only use employees that can survive one of those, like, for the end of that second phase, you'd have to split your team into just a couple small, tiny groups. I think the only way you could do it is basically have a group of white immune and a group of red immune. And that's basically, I've got 2 people that take 0.2 red damage and 2 people that take 0.2 white damage. So I'm pretty sure I'd have to clear everyone out. And, yeah, no spoilers about the final day's Pluto Pep. I'm pretty sure to suppress her without dying on that transition, we would have to split up our Da Capo armor and our Mimicry armor, specifically to be on opposite sides of her, and everyone else would be on a different level. And they should survive one of those attacks. But, I mean, that's just dumb. I mean, like, it's going to take so long just microing back and forth. I don't know. I'm salty. That was annoying. I'll be back. Future tubers, we'll try the other way. We'll just try to get to Meltdown 10. We'll see what happens. Friggin' endgame Lobotomy Corporation. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed getting to see Gebura one last time. I guess we'll see her again, but I don't think we're going to try to suppress her anymore. See you guys next round.